Hello, everybody. This is Joan, your independent Princess House consultant, and I want to welcome you to Fabulous Friday. And as I shared with you earlier today, we are making pizza, and my favorite pizza is pepperoni pizza. So you're going to get to see me make the pepperoni pizza from the start to the end. And the first thing we're going to do is get our pizza dough going. So this is what I'm doing. I am putting in the mixing bowl of my 7-quart 𝗩𝗏𝗃 stand mixer yeast. So we're putting in the yeast. And we're going to add to that yeast sugar and water. Now I'm going to mix this together. So we're going to bring the camera in a little bit so you can see this being mixed together. And I'm going to give it about 1 to 2 minutes. 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, as you can see, I've got it mixing together, and we're going to give it 1 to 2 minutes for it to bubble up and for the yeast to work. So let's stop right here and give it that 1 to 2 minutes for the yeast to foam. Guys, my yeast has been activated. I want you to just take a quick little peek here and see how it has foamed up. Yes, very nicely. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is I am going to be using olive oil, and I'm also going to be using our amazing onion, garlic, and herb seasoning. As you know, we have these amazing all-natural seasonings, and this particular one is great in pizza dough. So let me place that in. And now I'm going to just mix this all together. After I've mixed it together, I'm now going to use our stand mixer to complete the dough. Okay, that's mixed together nicely. All right, guys, now what I'm going to do is move this over, and we're going to be using the dough hook attachment. So let me bring this over just a little bit. And for those of you who know how our amazing stand mixer works, you know it has suction cups at the bottom. So I had to make sure I lifted those suction cups. And I'm going to place my bowl into the hook. So let me make sure I get it in, lock it in place, and I'm going to be using the dough hook. So let me, guys, I'm going to put the dough hook on, and we're going to latch it in place. So what you want to do is put it in, turn it, and it's latched. So now I'm going to make sure that I lower the head. I'm going to make sure it's on the 1 speed, and I am going to be adding 1/2 cups of flour until we get to the right consistency. Now, I know you may not be able to see this as well as I'd like you to, so one more time I'm going to move this around because I do want you to be able to see a little bit more of what I'm doing. Okay, I think you might be able to see it there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is start it, and I'm going to place 1/2 cup of flour in. Okay, just going to keep it moving until we get the consistency that we need. And I'll bring the camera in a little bit later, but we're just going to see if we can just keep adding this flour. I'll raise the speed just a little bit. So far, so good. And of course, I can just use my spatula to make sure I'm getting it all shifted down in the center. There we go, guys. Looking good. A little patience is needed as it slowly blends the flour with the ingredients. Now I'm going to stop it long enough for me to raise the head, and once again I'm going to use my spatula to get in here to make sure all the flour is moving to the bottom so it can mix well. And I do want to mention that we are going to bake this pizza on our new grill pan that's designed for baking pizza right outside on your grill. This is going to be so wonderful as a nice little get-together during the summer. You can make homemade pizza while you're outside enjoying the beauty of your deck or patio. Okay, let's keep this going, and we're going to turn it on again and see if we can get it moving. It's almost there, guys. I just want to make sure all the dough is completely moved around and it's picking up all of the flour. It's almost the right consistency. So we're going to give it just a few more turns and it should be right where we need it. I believe we're almost there. I'm just making sure we don't over saturate the dough with too much flour, and I think that consistency is about there. And I'm going to bring the camera in just a second so you can see the final process of the dough. So just give me another second. I'm going to bring it in, but let's see if we can get this going one more time. There we go. So we're going to take a good look at the dough. Okay guys, now I'm going to show you my dough because it is now ready. And let me raise my lid so that you can see the ball of dough that has been formed, if you can see that. Okay, now I'm going to dust my hands with a little bit of the flour. And I'm going to take my dough out, and I have a glass bowl, and for those of you who remember 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃, I'm using one of my old 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃 crystal bowls, and what I'm about to do with it is I'm going to take the pizza dough, and I'm working it into a nice ball as I take it out, so I can make sure I get all my pizza dough. Okay, and I'm now going to place it in the bowl and just work it around, because now we are going to let this sit for about 30 minutes, and when I come back it will have risen and it'll be time for me to place it into a nice round circle so I can put it in a grill pan. And let me share the grill pan with you in case you've forgotten. This is designed to go on your grill. Notice the openings so that your heat can thoroughly bake your pizza. Woo! Can't wait to show you. I'll be back after my pizza dough has risen. Hey everybody, I'm back because our pizza dough has risen, and I want to show you what it looks like. There it is. And I have wax paper that I've sprinkled just a little bit of flour on. And now what I want to do is take my dough out of my glass bowl. I also have a rolling pin here just in case I decide to use the rolling pin. So let me pull this directly out. And here we go. It's a little warm. I'm going to pull it out. And we're going to see what we can do here. Okay, just a little bit. Okay, guys, let me see if I can knead this just a little bit so that we have it all ready to go. I'm going to be placing this pizza dough on my grill pan. Yes, okay. Just flatten it out just enough so that I can make a nice surface to put my pizza on, adding a little more flour to flatten it out. And I don't have to use a rolling pin if I don't wish to, but I think I will just use the rolling pin just a little bit to make sure my dough is fairly even. And I'm going to be putting it in our new grill pan. It's a grilling pan made so that you can grill everything from pizza to vegetables, whatever you'd like, you can put on your grill pan. Okay, everybody, the pizza dough has been placed in the grilling pan. Now I'm going to put my tomato sauce that I'm using for my tomato paste on the pizza. Just gonna put this in. And you can either make your own homemade pizza sauce, or you can purchase the pre-made pizza sauce. And once you've put all your tomato paste on your pizza, the next thing that you're going to want to do is put your mozzarella cheese on. And I should share with you that one of our new products is a grater that is going to be available for grating cheeses, using it to grate all other types of things, even being able to grate your lemon rinds. If you want grated lemon, it's going to be wonderful. So you'll want to take a look at that. Meanwhile, I already have my grated cheese all ready to go. This is my mozzarella. So we're going to put the mozzarella on top. And gonna make it nice and cheesy. There we go. And this is primarily a pepperoni pizza that I'm making. However, I have added a few additional items to it as well. So let's see if we got our cheese on. Looking pretty good. Lots of nice mozzarella grated cheese. Okay, and then lastly, we're going to add the toppings. And of course, I have my wonderful pepperoni. But I'm also going to add with the pepperoni some thinly sliced onion, because I like onion on my pizza. So let's put lots of pepperoni on it. Okay. There we go. And of course, once I've put all the toppings on, we're going to put it on the grill outside and let it bake. And I will have to come back and share with you how it looks when we pull it from the grill. Okay, got the pepperoni on it, looking really good. Add a few more pieces of pepperoni. And there we go. Looks really good, guys. All right. Now I'm going to add some of my thinly sliced onion. Here we go. That looks really good. And I also have just a few mushrooms to put on top. So let's get all of this onion out first. There we go. Okay, and here are the mushrooms. Okay, there we go. All right. It's looking delicious. Okay. Lots of beautifully sliced mushrooms all over the pepperoni and also the nicely sliced onion. All right, okay, looks great. This is all ready to go out on the grill. So when we come back, it's gonna be pizza time. Well, everybody, pizza is served. Your pizza has been taken off the grill using this wonderful new grilling pan, and it is now ready to be served. So all I have to do is cut it into nice slices, serve it on one of our beautiful Marbella luncheon plates, and everybody's gonna be excited to have homemade pizza. So you guys know the drill. Everything that I have used tonight to prepare pizza, homemade pizza, can be found in my Princess House shop. So I want you to check all the items out. Message me if you have questions. And remember, I'll see you again next week for another fabulous Friday. Bye, everybody.